Alright, so, Katana, as you tried to help write this, you botched. You got a nat 1, and that did not end well for you as the wagon kept crashing, came crashing down
Oh,
uh, on your, uh, on your
feet.
foot, right? You fucked up your foot,
On
and the
my
whole
stubby
wagon broke
dwarven
down
feet.
on your stubby dwarven feet, and then the darkness got thicker and louder, and it stifled more noise. And so it became quite apparent to Dan that perhaps something should be done to reduce this before, it becomes so thick that it starts suffocating people.
Yeah, we need
Wait,
to head
reducing
around
the
the room.
reducing the darkness, or
Something needs to be
well,
done.
Something needs to be done.
is it like kind of a foggy darkness, or is it like, does it feel like the darkness has substance
It is. It
to
is
us? I
starting
mean,
to.
it clearly does have some kind of magical substance because the magic lights have a difficult time pushing through it. But like, does it feel like we're struggling against the physical darkness
It is starting to.
ourselves?
Yes, that is beginning to happen, and so you're getting the idea that something needs to be done to prevent this from occurring.
All right, me and Ron need to find a wall and start heading along it.
All right.
Um.
So, which wall would you like to start searching, Katana?
Oh
These
man.
merchants are set on
Yeah,
staying
you keep helping the merchants. I'm going to go over to Dan while he's fixing the wagon again, and I'm going to tell him that hey, they don't know Darendil is here. They don't need to see that. Don't call for his help again to get them to help you lift the wagon up. Like really quiet. I'm trying to be quiet here and being like, hey, don't call for Darendil.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, good. Just because it's gonna get bad. All right, so which
Fuck, I forgot.
yeah, no, it's okay. We got you. You're good.
Hey,
Um,
7! Maybe you got some arm strength because you lift swords all day.
all right, so where's a wall? These are walls. These are some dead people.
No, those are
What's going on?
sleeping people.
Okay, sleeping people.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go along this wall.
Wait, there's
Oh,
sleeping
that is
people?
an unnatural dice. The nerd Theon has spoken. Robovin donated $5 instead of nat 20 to
Nat
Dan.
20 to Dan.
Because hashtag I'm crazy. Your next roll, Matt, is a nat 20.
Oh my God.
Alright?
That's amazing!
The only person to show Dan any love.
Aw,
yeah,
yay!
I'm downright. Do you want a date or something at some point? Because
Aw,
Aww.
aw, that's so
Aww. Way to
All
make certain
right.
you never get a nat 20 again.
cute.
not after I gave that offer, no.
Alright. So,
Oh,
so Runt will
Uh-oh.
follow you. Okay, so this up here is just another
Uh-oh.
tree tall mushroom, right?
okay, that's a mushroom. I thought that was a poison puddle because I.
No,
because
it's
I'm
a mushroom.
gross.
Runt will, however, he'll tap your shoulder and he'll look up and he says, "My guess is green for poison." It is,
Thank
however,
you.
tall enough that you can walk underneath it without a problem.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's not actually
As
blocking
long
off.
as it's not dropping spores, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can. By the way, you can use your arrow keys to move yourself.
Oh, that's right. You said, yeah.
Yep. Just move one square at a time. All right. So
Uh-oh.
as you step in there, like you're having a hard time seeing, but you will notice you are standing in that red cloud.
Yeah.
Roll me some Constitution save.
God damn it. You know what? I don't have a
Is it
minus
against
on
poison?
this.
Is it against poison or magic? Because then you have advantage.
I have advantage, actually. Yeah. Is
roll
it poison?
Roll me a save versus poison. Yes.
Okay. So that would be a Constitution. Boop. Oh, come on with the ones.
It wasn't the die that mattered though. You didn't botch it.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
just having the worst.
You are totally not having a good day here. So
No,
as
I
you're
am
walking
not.
along, right? Like, oh, that is
Yeah, yeah.
that is Robovin has donated 5 cents. Nat 1 to Dan after that, cause fuck that date. So
I should not have opened my
Oh
mouth.
man, that's fantastic.
so there you go. As that's going on, as the gods align themselves to decide whether or not they like Dan or do not like Dan, you are stepping in because of the darkness. You have a hard time seeing what's right in front of your face, and you step in and you step on a squishy something, and you're like, oh, what is that? And you look down and it's like blood, but you don't see any flesh, and then you see the mushrooms, and then you're like, and it's too late. You've already inhaled, and then you see the thick red smoke that just lingers on the air, and it moans
Bye-bye.
at you. This
Yep.
is where the sound is coming from. right?
Oh my god, haunted mushrooms.
And you will be fine, right? But
I'm gonna take a whoa. Like, so I'll be okay.
yeah, you will be fine, right? And
Okay.
Ront will look like, and he'll have to step up to see it, right? Because it's getting so
Yeah, there's
thick now.
some.
Don't step on the.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him, hey, skip over that way. You'll be okay over there. You know.
And he says, what am I looking to avoid here?
There's a red misty mist that you might breathe in. I'm okay, but
Ront will step back, right? And he will go.
Hold his breath.
Okay, I'll hold
I
my
was
breath
wondering if-
then.
All
All
right.
right.
Flammable.
So hold our breath and then we're gonna go.
Okay, so we have
How
decided
mu-
to go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's just getting darker. This is awful.
How
Right.
many rounds can you last while holding your breath?
You can hold your breath for a number of rounds. For
rounds
a number
equal
of
to your
minutes.
constitution. I know that's what I'm asking.
Minutes
Like, how many?
equal to something plus your constitution modifier.
So
I actually had to look up the
that's
drowning
awesome.
rules recently. So you will explore this, and what you will find as you walk through is that there is some kind of dead thing, right? It looks to be like a humanoid, and it is long dead, right? But it does not have a head shape that you're familiar with, and it does seem to have, like, at some point you see like a severed tentacle, and it is.
Dan, he's taking classes on shit.
Shut up, Matt, I'm talking. And so
I'm
like
muting.
you avoid stepping on this thing, and it looks like whatever blood was in this corpse has begun to seep out, of the mushrooms are growing and feeding on it, and
Oh,
they
gross.
are giving off a little puff of this red smoke, and every now and then one of the mushrooms will go.
Can I light the mushrooms on fire?
Do you have a source of fire?
I think I have a torch. Although, actually, okay. When we recovered our stuff, did we start with our beginning things,
Yes.
or no? We were was like
Yes.
that
the
that
begin-
kind of.
the beginning pack and all that shit was.
Yeah.
in
So
your
I've
stuff
got
that you
10
recovered.
torches.
All right. So you have 10 torches. I
Right?
will allow you to set square to one square of mushrooms.
Yeah, I want to like how flammable are these little shits. All right, so 1 square of mushrooms. I would like to. Let's see if they go. Like, does anything terrible happen when I light these things on fire? That's I think what I'm going for here.
So you light this on fire, and it becomes like the groan becomes a shriek, and the mushrooms, like they flip in, like they have the hood right at
Yeah.
the top. They flip up and fold in like they are protecting themselves, and they shriek, but the fire burns away the gas, and when the gas is burnt away, some of the darkness around it seems to reduce a little bit. Like it seems to lose its thickness.
Oh. Ront, we gotta light all these mushrooms on fire. You got.
Ron will look over, he says, perhaps we should save the torches, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Dan
Like,
can light bonfires with
I'm
magic.
pretty-
Shut up, Dan. You're not here.
Dan he's muted.
let's let's head back to the camp. And no, that is actually the plan. Is that I'm gonna
Yeah.
come and get you because
Yeah.
you're a magic person, so you have magical fire, right?
Yep. That's the theory, at least. Like, Ron will comment that he's never
Excuse
met
me.
somebody who was magic who didn't have
Chad
fire.
seems to think that
Exactly.
I should use that 20 to re-invoke Vecna.
No, you should use the nat 20 to torch these fucking mushrooms.
So,
Yeah, let's head
Ron will
back.
eventually, like, he'll step over, like, as respectfully as Ron ever does anything, like, not
Yeah.
bumping into people, right? And he will point across you, and you're like, mend.
Mend! Mend!
I
And Ron will
just
simply
fixed
point at you, and he says, dress boy, talk to the dwarf. And then he will, like,
Mend! Mend! Mend!
He didn't get the message. He doesn't know he's dress boy.
Mend!
he will walk over to you and grab you by the collar, like the scruff of your neck, and hoist you up to your feet and be like, I said go talk to the dwarf. And set you
I
down
can
and give you a shove.
Do that. Mission acknowledged.
All right, so Dan's coming over to me.
Yes.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
Tell
All
him what's up.
right. Dude, you like lighting shit on fire? Can you light shit on fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, follow me. Check this shit out.
All right.
We're going up this way.
I'm moving Matt's token because Matt's
wait,
not.
Yeah.
I can't actually see where Katana is right
Yeah,
now.
no, you
She's-
put
that-
your hand on like my shoulder. Hey, I got you, buddy. Come along.
Oh, okay, yeah, there we are.
Dude, torch these fucking mushrooms.
Dan, roll me Arcana.
Well, I don't have to. That's a nat 20.
That's true. On a natural 20, you can identify what that thing is under there.
What is it?
It's the corpse of a mind flayer.
That's a mind flare. It's also called an illithid. They eat brains. They like brains. I'm a brainy person. I don't want to run into one of these things alive.
Well, it's dead, and you should light it on fire.
Should I
Along
light
with
that
all
on
the other
fire or
mushrooms.
light the mushrooms on fire? I'm confused. I mean, I can actually do both. but-
All of it. I believe that the mushrooms are growing out of the illithid is what is going on here.
Oh, that could be a
It,
possibility.
it looks like whatever conditions this illithid died in were not natural. There was
And
some
it-
kind of like, Dan, like you can sense there's some kind of like necromancy in the air. Like something went wrong. This is definitely like some kind of magical paradox that these
This is not a
mushrooms are-
natural death.
Yep, and it's feeding, and the mushrooms are spouting off this darkness as a result of whatever psychic imprint this
Light it
thing
on
must
fire.
have left when it died.
But I burn the mushrooms, and hopefully the darkness burns away too. That'd be nice.
Okay, so what spell are you using to burn the mushrooms with?
Prestidigitation.
Okay.
It can light bonfires.
All right.
So I
So,
figure it can actually set gas that's flammable on fire as well.
yep.
Oof.
Okay, so you'll be able to set these mushrooms up on fire here and allow
It's just
me.
Prestidigitation. Like an axe can with a lighter.
Yep.
Oh
Before they
man!
took the flammables out of the axe.
Yay!
Wow, look at it light up! I
It'll
haven't
go-
seen this much light in the Underdark since like ever.
Oh man, there's fire in every. Oh my god!
Oh, I can't do it. The stream doesn't see that.
Oh
The
no!
stream can't see that.
How do I make the
Bummer.
Yeah, guys,
Oh, that was a really neat effect. I was so happy.
he's lighting the mushrooms on fire.
That
You
is
can-
pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I like
I
how I
can
can
assure
see
you
everything
he
in
is
the hall.
actually-
There's an
burnt
actual animation of fire that
and it's
plays on the
fantastic.
screen.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
I don't see that either.
All right. So
I
we're
don't
gonna-
see the animation of fire.
Oh,
so-
really?
Fucking
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm not missing anything that the stream is missing.
All right.
It's a fireball.
So it's fucking awesome, is what it is.
Look at that! That's a 3rd level spell! I did it with a cantrip! I'm a
All right.
badass!
So Dan, you will light, and the flames will just go, and they don't seem to die down at all. And the shrieking is unbearable. I want both of you to roll me a dexterity save.
Hi, Bob.
I have a question. Since
Hi, bot!
I legit have a question. Since I know these things shrink,
I keep track of this shit.
Since you know this
Just
is
saying.
shriek,
does covering your ears actually do anything or no?
it will be important. I will allow you to negate your disadvantage because you knew the shrieking was going to happen.
I did. I lit the little patch on fire and it yelled, and I covered my ears, so I knew that when this shit was going up, I covered
Yes,
my
I will let
ears.
it
It's
negate your
increased
Okay.
my watch
disadvantage.
count to 6.
Okay, but I am going.
I'm not counting. Actually, you know what? I am. I will actually count unnatural dice for.
Damn you, Robo. Damn you.
Oh, thank God. 3. I rolled a 3 because I cannot roll higher than like a 2 today. We're just today is just
is it that day for
Hackathon
you?
today.
Is it really? All right. So
Buy
both
yourself
of
a
you,
crit.
like the
I'm not
shrieking
gonna
goes
buy
off,
myself
and
a crit.
you will both take.
Uh-oh.
Because Matt, you botched. Hold on. This is.
I did.
I tried
That is
to
the
I
psychic
tried to
damage.
rules lawyer my way out of a disadvantage, and it still didn't do anything.
Psychic damage to
I'm gonna
Katana will be a total of 15. Dan,
Yeah.
you will take a total of 39 psychic damage.
I'm dead! Yay!
Is that actually enough to kill you? What's your HP?
I have 19 HP. That's 20 more than I actually have.
Would you like to spend a beat to live?
Do we have
Yeah.
a beat?
We have one beat.
Then I will
Oh my
spend
God.
a beat to live.
Okay, so the shrieking goes off, and Katana, right? You manage to try and cover yours because you know it's coming, and as soon as you hear the first high pitched whine, right? You're like, oh damn it, and you reach for your ears, but your hands are shaking,
Yeah,
right? And you miss your ears.
because
Meanwhile-
I'm just that fucking smart.
Meanwhile, Dan, like the shrieking goes off, and Dan turns around, like, and he,
Robo's like, oh fuck!
And he looks at Dan, right? Dan looks at you, and like there is that moment of I have made a big mistake on his face, and then just blood gushes from his nose and his ears, and and like his eyes go bloodshot, and he collapses in front of you.
I made a
The
mistake.
wailing is not done yet. What
I
did you
made
do?
a mistake. I made a mistake. Uh-oh.
Katana, what is your action?
Oh my god, can I like catch and be like, shit, catch him? Uh-oh, I made a mistake.
You can try and catch him with a reflex save, a dexterity save.
I know, I'm gonna try. I'm probably gonna fail. Let's find out. 'Cause
All right,
it's
let's see if you catch him.
disadvantage. Let's try. 10?
It'll be enough. It'll be enough because you hit a 10. So that'll be higher than a 5.
There's a cleric. I gotta bring him to the cleric. Bring him to the cleric.
All right, so
Hobbling
me
along
being
with my
called.
busted foot and my tremor hands.
you have 3 squares of movement, correct? Let me turn on the grid real quick to be able to see
no, I
how
only
many,
have. It's
because
my
I
active
need to know if
30
you
and a
need to make
half.
another save.
Read chat.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Would you like to spend an action to dash in the first round? No, because you caught him. That's gonna be so you don't have the bonus action. So stand here.
Yeah.
Right, you'll get Dan. All right, Dan, you are unconscious. I'm not gonna cause you any more saves, but this time, Katana, I'm gonna need a will save. Oh, a wisdom save. That will be enough. You will be okay.
Yay!
All right, you will be okay. You survive. The dice do not murder you insistently
Right?
all damn night, right? And Dan, you will come like Dan is KO, right? And so like you rush in, and what do you say?
I need a healer because I made a mistake.
And like you're like,
But-
I need a healer. I
but-
made a mistake.
But we fixed the darkness issue, but I need a goddamn healer.
Right.
Wait, did
and
we fix the darkness issue? Cause
it doesn't seem to have cleaned up just yet now.
okay.
And so like 7 will be like, what? And
we fixed the moaning issue, but there was a complication.
and like you said it was a complication, and Ront immediately hefts his battle axe on his shoulder, right? Like complications, whatever.
And I'm like, well, the threat is dead, but
That is where's my chat? That was another unnatural dice, which has happened. That is
because I feel bad for her.
taking it. Get 20 for Katana because she feels bad for her. Your next roll is a nat 20,
Like,
Katana.
I hope you guys realize this is the funniest scene ever. The dwarf with the broken foot and hand tremors is carrying this dead mage to the just yelling about shit, and it's got to be just a great scene. Oh my God.
So the
Yeah.
cleric will stand forward, right, and he will look as it like with a completely unfazed face, as helpful and nice and friendly as he has been thus far, right? He will turn and he will say, "By the order of my order, I can heal him." He holds out a hand. He says, 25 gold.
25 gold.
I like this guy. He's mercenary.
I knew that
Oh,
was.
wait,
Oh
no.
yeah, no, I knew that was coming. You know what?
You're
I don't have the
genuinely
wherewithal to
damn
bargain right now. I hand him 25 gold.
All right, you hand him 25 gold, and without a question and without delay, right? He leans down, he lays a hand on Dan. Dan, the following things will occur: 1, you will wake up. 2, you will have full hit points.
Oh,
3,
oh,
3, you will have all of your spells recovered.
oh,
4, all of your madness will be purged.
whoa.
Wow, what the fuck kind of heals this guy got?
5, your flesh will singe and crisp and burn. Drop to half health.
Ow!
There it is.
Right?
Feel better, but
The
worse
power
at the
of-
same time.
The power of Paylor, presumably,
Yeah.
courses through this cleric, and you are immediately healed. There is a shining of great light. Or I'm not Moradin. Sorry, not Paylor. Moradin.
I was gonna
will
say
course through.
Moradin, because Paylor. Wait
Courses
a
through you,
minute.
right? Courses through you, and there you are, like you are passed out, right? And there will be it is if you have been struck by lightning. Your entire body will tense up, and you whip up, and you are awake. You are more alert than you have ever been, and oh my God, the searing light in your eyes is too much to handle. Oh my God, your hands come up to cover your eyes, and then you start breathing. Your heart has kicked in. Your organs just turned on. For the second time since you've escaped as a slave. You were just brought back to life, or so it feels, and then the power that just brought you sears, and like there are cracks in your skin that glow from beneath for a second before the power turns down.
Ow! Ow! Just
And
ow!
the cleric will turn, he'll tilt his head, he says, fascinating.
Indeed.
Dude!
Like,
Ow! Do I round up or down for half of 19?
I'll let you round up.
Okay, 10.
And so, you will be fine. And as this is going on, this takes some time. Like this is at least like a whole 60 seconds of like channeling this power through Dan, right?
worth.
And then as it goes by, like the darkness will thin as those mushrooms burn in the background, and you can start to hear the shrieking. Not like right insistently, right? It's just enough to give you a mild headache, but you're far away from enough that it's not a problem.
Wow, that's interesting. That healing magic hurts you. Katana doesn't have the wherewithal to even give a shit about that, though. I don't understand mage types.
What do you
Maybe
mean
that's how
healing
we're-
magic? Yeah, it's because he over-channeled his fucking power. Good lord, man. Keep Moradin's shit in your pants.
I love how you managed to mispronounce the name and yell at the cleric for not being a good wizard in the same
Dan,
sentence.
I just paid 25 gold to this man to bring you back to life. You need to treat him with a little bit more respect than what you're doing right now.
How about I treat you with respect for being willing to cough up gold to a guy who demands gold from a dude who was just his patron and therefore spent gold on him already?
And,
I don't know what you just said, but shut up.
The cleric will hold his hands and says, "No offense taken. I do not decide the fate of those I heal. That is for Moradin.
Fuck no, you don't.
Obviously, Moradin has words with you."
Dwarf god. Wait, what?
You got beef with the dwarf god?
Hold up. Apparently the dwarf god's got beef with me. I didn't know about this. Okay, put in a good word for me. He's talking to the cleric now. Put in a good word for me. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure we can work out. Maybe I owe him a favor.
He says,
Anybody in chat get that?
I
Do you
don't
see
think-
what just happened here?
I don't think that will be necessary.
Oh, well, that's
Trying to give favors to gods. That's out of character, by the way. Sorry, because I don't know about things. So stop that. Stop that.
It seems like such a
Dan.
good idea at the time, though.
So, oh my God, that happened. But it
Is
looks
that
like
enough-
we're
is
we're
that enough
dealing
calls
with
for
some
beats?
darkness and-
Yeah. one.
I gave you a beat. You're up to one
Oh,
beat
you did?
now.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Yep. You have one beat now.
So the darkness is slowly clearing.
The darkness is slowly clearing, right? And with it goes the sound of the groaning, and things seem to have cleared up.
We killed the darkness!
There is one problem, though.
Guys, we attacked the darkness.
High five. We didn't use the magic missile, though, so that we probably didn't hit it with its weakness.
We attacked the
I want to give a beat to Grant.
Oh, he's so happy. Oh, look at him. He's like, yes! We did attack
He's
the
like,
darkness!
finally, they got the reference. Oh my god!
We attacked the darkness.
You cast prestidigitation of the darkness.
Yes, we did.
Is there any wenches at the bar? I want to do
You
them!
are totally that guy. Like that.
Yeah.
You're that guy. Okay, so
Okay.
you have one problem left to solve. These merchant blokes don't seem that like they are going to be going anywhere. Like especially now the darkness cleared up.
They're
They're
gonna die
resting.
here if we
They're-
don't
they're
help
resting.
them.
Like they'll pick up. You know, they're pretty confident they can pick up. They're just not leaving right this second because they've got sleeping merchants and like they've got a camp struck. They know this place is cleared of goblins, right? They want to stay here. There's only one problem with the darkness no longer being so oppressive. How are you going to get Darendil past them?
At this
How we-
point, we aren't, and I'm going to explain.
Oh, it's easy. Wait, hang on. I got it.
No. Shh. Holy God. Shh. Holy God.
Okay, Dan
Hold
doesn't
Burden.
cast Minor Illusion to make Darendil look like a rock.
That's
That
a
move.
terrible idea because the rock is going to be moving. So
What if I colored him to be blue? Blue is a
Katana.
good guy color.
Katana tries to explain. All right, let's hear Katana's explanation for this.
Katana's explanation is legitimately, okay, so I have not mentioned this until now because we didn't know how it would be taken. Now that the darkness is clearing out, you guys need to know this. There's a Quaggoth in our party. It's not a Quaggoth. It's actually an elven prince stuck in the body of a Quaggoth. You'll be able to tell that as soon as he talks to you. However, you need to let him talk to you. You need to not attack him when he suddenly appears. You know, like let him talk, and that's
Why can't I hear?
Roll me.
just let him
Persuasion.
talk. Is my reasoning.
Roll me persuasion. What do you want, Matt?
Oh, I was gonna ask if the dwarf, not the dwarf, the guy who worships Moradin, if he could break the curse on Darendil.
Oh, actually, that's a good. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a good question.
Okay, so that is, you will get a really good result on that persuasion check.
Yeah, I
actually.
know, right?
That is pretty solid. So at this
Guys!
point, right?
Oh wait, actually, I get a 20.
Yeah, she does, because of the one that was bought for my Robo for feeling bad.
Or no, it wasn't
true.
Robo. It was Tekiyumi.
Somebody.
It
Yeah.
was you, yeah. Okay, so your nat 20 comes
Yeah.
up. That is a damn good point. Thank you for reminding me of that. All right, so here's what happens, right? You explain, right? And like the two humans will look at each other, right? They're clearly not certain that they're gonna buy like this. What a tall tale, right? But then Braunus will pipe up, and he says, "No, guys, trust me on this one. You want to listen to her, all right?
Sorry.
An axe spinner's word is a measure of a man. You don't. You see those axes on her back? You see those? You see those axes?" And he goes and he's like, no. You trust this girl with your life. You understand me? All right. She
I
knows
immediately
what she's
start like, uh-oh.
I trust this girl with my life.
No,
So
go away.
if there's a Quaggoth back there, and
We're done.
You know what? I thought I was gonna be the only one to fall out of my chair, but I've been proven wrong. So.
if there's a Quaggoth back
Props.
there, I would break bread with that Quaggoth if she told me to. All right, and you should as well. And he will, and like they'll be like, okay, all right, no, like he is suddenly he is fangirling over the fact that you're another axe spitter, and they're like, all right, dude, and he keeps going. And then all right, no, and he keeps going, and they're like, all right, hello, can somebody and that is definitely a beat for Poofairy falling out of her chair. All right, so yeah, go ahead and give us that extra beat, guys. That'll be 2 beats. I think it might actually be set to.
I cast minor illusion to drop a beat.
To drop a beat.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god, he's totally fawning over the fact that I'm an axe spinner.
And so
I'm visibly tense. Yeah, sure. I'm an axe spinner, and that's the first time I've said that in 10 years.
Yep, and so
at least
Darendil will walk around, right, and he'll come from the opposite side of the party as if to make certain that everything is fine, like he's been watching and lurking in the shadows this whole time.
Darendil, my man, not suspicious at all. Backslap.
And so he will Darendil there is tension across the whole camp, and then Darendil will look across the camp very regally, right? And everybody starts that's not emotion, and then he says, "Salutations." And the dwarf looks and he says, "I fucking told ya!" Right?
He likes daisies.
And he says, "I apologize for any undue stress my current attire may have caused." And he says, he looks over as Dan had been mending the cart. He says, "I do believe I may be able to be of some assistance."
Yeah,
Yes. Yes, help us put
And this
back up,
dwarf
right?
is like, yeah, you can help us with the cart. And you are awesome. You are the best Quaggoth. You are the best Quaggoth. Like he is so excited for this Quaggoth, right?
Cause I vouched. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, my word. Yeah.
All right, so that was the beat. Okay, that was the nerd at the honest spoken. Robert, I don't feel bad at all on that one to Dan.
Damn it!
And so he will hoist that like Darendil has no problem. Raunt is a big, hulking, built dude, right? Like
Dan
Want
was
is
helping to
ripped,
flip the card
but
before,
Darendil?
so he's gonna help to flip the card again and roll in that one now.
No, he's not. Because
Okay,
Darendil is
no.
going to, with one hand, just
Oh.
thud.
Well, I feel a little jelly.
You should. Strong people are pretty awesome.
And,
Oh my god, this dwarf.
He
And
is
so,
awesome, isn't he? Nudge,
so Dan-
nudge the katana.
Dan, your heart has actually been beating and it just stopped again.
Wait, whoa, hold up. My heart has been beating?
For the past 30, you just now noticed it. You were a little distracted by the fact that your skin was cracking and glowing, alright?
Oh, that's
And then
not
it-
good.
And then it stops, and okay? And so what's gonna happen here is, after this, like, Darendil will turn to Katana, and seeing that, like, this dwarf is totally fanboying over you right now, he will say, Master Katana, perhaps we should, move quickly. Slubludup waits for no man.
Well, I was kind of thinking these guys here. I kind of you what I'm gonna look at the dwarf and actually say, so what are your plans for getting out of here with your cargo?
He says, well, I've got this fancy compass, and it takes me where I need to go. And he flips this compass out, right? And he says, this points me to Blinkenstone. So we're just gonna, go there. Like we're supposed to.
Okay,
How long
so
is it gonna
you
take you to
have
get there?
you have a way out there.
Says,
Okay.
I got no fucking clue. It's awesome.
Hey,
I agree with your sense of adventure.
let's say I was heading to Slubladup. Can I hold your compass for a second, wink, and see if I can figure out the direction we're supposed to be going? Because boy, oh boy, do we not know where the fuck we're going.
Yeah, does it only go to
Like you're like, maybe I can hold
Dark
your
Desire?
compass, right? And before you get that wink out, he's like shoving it in your hand, like, oh please, no, use it. Yes, I would love to help a fellow clan member. You have no idea. It's been so long since I saw him, and he'll like shove it in your hands.
Yeah, sure. Great to see you, buddy. It's great
Trying
to
to
see
figure
you.
out how
I'm
to
like,
burn
I'm
this
trying
nat one as fast as possible.
I'm actually trying to be comfortable with it, but because it's been so
Right.
oh my god, did Darren call me by my name?
No.
Are the hands?
She
Are the
didn't say
hands
Master
on the compass
Katana.
little axes that spin?
Yes, however, I'm going to say that like maybe
Okay.
Darendil would actually have more awearness socially than to do that. So he would.
Okay,
So
I
he
know.
would have said
I'm
something else.
freaking out because
So
I
that's
don't
a
want
good
this
point.
guy.
That's a good point. Darendil would not trip that, so I'm gonna change. We'll just say that he didn't say that because that is.
Because I can guarantee you, I'm a known name
Yeah.
in the clan because of what I did,
Look,
and it's the first time it like.
Here's my intent here is you nat 20 there, so like I'm not gonna punish you for the nat
Okay.
20, right? So
No.
like you could be as awkward, but like Bronus is too wrapped up in like, oh my
Aw.
god, yes, right?
Another axe
Another
spinner.
Another axe spinner,
okay.
right? Like so you're safe there, and my intent is not to screw you over there.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. No.
he's a
And
clan
I
fan.
and it's not that I necessarily don't want that to happen. It's just I want to react when he finally is like, wait a minute.
If he figures it out, I
Yeah,
will let
I'm
you know.
sorry. I know. I'm like waiting
Yep.
for him to figure it out. I'm waiting for it.
for
Oh,
it.
so
Oh.
terrified. My character's so terrified right now.
He's a clan fan.
She's got
He's a clan.
tremors. Her toe's broken. I don't know what's going on. I just need to get out
So
of the Underdark.
you will be able to get your direction from the compass, and then he will
Okay.
like not rudely or whatever. Like he'll wait until you're
But-
done.
Yeah, here, dude. Thank you so much.
He'll clap
Thank
it
you.
shut, and he'll be like, oh, anytime.
Dan will be looking-
And he'll like turn
Dan
and
will
walk
be
off.
looking
Like,
over Katana's shoulder in order to add the sketch to his map of like which direction from this location goes towards Slubladup.
yep. So you're mapping. All right. And that will set you guys on. Let me see what is planned. Is there anything else I need to do here? Do. That was. All right. So that'll be enough for you guys to like move on.
Okay.
Right. Now Dan.
So-
You are walking along, right?
Yeah, my heart stopped again.
Your heart stopped again. Oh,
I
that's
stopped
weird.
breathing again.
Yeah, like you return to being dead, right? But
So
oh my
much for
god.
that.
So you're still not alive.
No.
What do you do to investigate? Because obviously you can't just like leave a mystery like this alone.
Well, yeah, but what can I do to investigate my own undeath? or death or whatever it is that I'm doing.
You could start going over your memories and give me an Arcana check to find out what's up.
Then
You
I
got
nat
death
one
and
it.
then undeath is how it goes.
See?
So this is what Grant's shooting for. And you nat one your Arcana check in order to figure out what the fuck is wrong with you. Yay, Botch! Give me a 7! Where's my
You have
cheerleading spot?
Yeah, you have you have a natural botch, don't you, lined up?
He does.
I do!
So
Nobody feels bad about making Dan feel bad.
you're
Even
gonna.
I don't feel bad about that.
You're gonna like you figure you like you're going over the back of your mind. It really does make you think about
I
like
could
the
be an
different kinds
X-Man.
of undead.
Like, I don't need a heartbeat anymore because that's my mutant power.
You know actually what this reminds you of is you did a lot of studying. You weren't a necromancer. Your buddy was in a necromancy. Pretty big.
It
One
was.
of your
He had
classmates.
he had skeletons. It was awesome.
Ironically, he died.
Yeah, but he came back. I bet, sort of.
He
Like,
didn't have a
as
phylactery
another
in place.
necromancer buddy's skeleton.
You're,
Like, he didn't have his magical powers or whatever, but his skeleton was there to chill.
his skull was there. It never really animated. It didn't work. But you're
He was
pretty
always
certain,
a dud in school. That's why I made valedictorian. The rest of my class necromancy themselves to death.
pretty much. Like, you know, it was it didn't work out so hot for most of your classmates, and it didn't work out so hot for him. But he used to endlessly babble about different kinds of undead, and his favorite kind of undead was the ghoul. And he knew like 700 different legendary origins of the ghoul, but there is one thing that the ghouls had a paralyzing touch, right?
Yes!
They had a touch, and so like you turn around as your party is moving through, you're thinking to
Yeah, I
yourself,
just
right?
kind of lightly brushed Darendale's fur.
And he will freeze for just a second, like you've startled him. Now your
Yes!
character, you've frozen him, like oh my god, I have it. So you think you have this paralyzing power, but really it was just like something brushed against his fur and he stopped, right? But he didn't move, and your brain goes,
Yes!
I'm a ghoul. You're convinced.
I'm a ghoul. I'm
You are
totally a
dead
ghoul.
set
Wait,
convinced you are a ghoul.
What do ghouls do again?
They eat people, and they paralyze
Like-
people with their touch.
Like living people or dead people?
The flesh of the living. You don't seem to have that
Who
hunger.
eats-
You don't seem to
I
have that
don't-
hunger. But it makes sense. You did eat those goblins.
I did, but was that before or after I packed with Vecna?
That
That
was
was after,
before you packed with Vecna, which may be why Vecna chose the ghoul as your form of undeath.
Oh, that makes sense. Just as an offhand comment as we're walking down the tunnel, man, I'm hungry. I could go for
I will punch you if you try to fight me.
So
will
like
get-
I
Matt,
could
so
go
we're gonna
for
we're
like a hominid of some sort. Just
Right.
saying.
that is what we're gonna end that session on. Is Dan thinking out loud? Man, I could really go for a hominid of some sort. I am hungry. And like Ront will turn at you and he says, "Aren't I supposed to be the bone grinder?" And that's where it's gonna cut. All right, that's where